Oh, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Fresh Cuts back at it again with another YouTube video. And today, got another fur coat collection part two. If y'all haven't seen the part one video, the link will be down in the description below. Right now, I'm wearing the chinchilla. A lot of people have side comments saying that, oh, your fur coats, they're nice looking, but they're not big enough for you. They look kind of small on you. So I got the big boy chinchilla, as you can see. This is one of my personal favorites, like a Frank Lucas type John. So you know what I mean? We're gonna move right along because there's so many fur coats that I don't really have time to be focused on one. So let's go on to the Silver Fox. It's one of my favorites as well. The Chloe monogram on the inside. This is like a vintage Chloe Silver Fox, and there's, if you know your furs, you know Silver Fox is one of them. So I'm gonna try this on for y'all just to let y'all see how they're looking. So the chinchilla is from an old company called Gatia. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but as you can see, that thing's 6XL. And I don't know if I'm gonna get it customized or not for a smaller, but I might just leave it alone just like that. So I do have to fix I think it's the right sleeve or the left sleeve. I do have to fix the left sleeve on this coat, but other than that, I mean, I love it. The Silver Fox finish. I mean, the sleeves is a little short, but overall, I can just thug it out. Got my Timbs on, white tee. You know, to me, I just feel like this is classy. I feel like Silver Fox really go with a lot of stuff. So it's one of my favorite pickups. And next up, we got the Crystal Fox right here. The big pelts. That's my favorite part of the coat. Crystal. You know what I mean? Caramel insides. You know what I mean? Looking like a Biscoff cookie. So we're gonna try this thing on next. And this to me just screams out like, this just screams at you. So you can see the sleeves was alright on this one. Cut me some slack on this. But the pelts, the length, I feel like it really complements the jeans, the white tee, the laid back outfit with this. So this is one of my favorites as well. Crystal Fox. And I mean, you really can't go wrong with Crystal Fox, man. As you can see, I have a lot of foxes over here. Next up, y'all seen this one before. This is on the part one. I do gotta get this part fixed. There's a little rip right here, but we ain't worried about that. So the Golden Fox, that's how the back is looking. This was my second real fur coat of my collection. I mean, I don't really have much to say about that, man. The Golden Island Fox, it's my second coat. This was on the first video, as I said before. The link is in the description. So we're gonna skip that. And we're gonna get into the second Golden Island Fox. I know y'all thinking like, come on, Fresh. Why do you need all these coats and why do you need two of the same thing? Well, I like the pelts on this one. I like the collar. It's more manlier. I just feel like it's just drug dealer special. I mean, there's nothing much more to say. Let me try this thing on, man, so I can really show you what I mean. So, all these furs in here, man. Philadelphia Zoo. Out of town. So, try this on. Yeah, I mean, I just feel like with the white tee, the blue jeans, how can you go wrong? Now on video, it looks a little bit like shorter on the pelts. I don't know if y'all can see that because this is really meant to be tucked in like this, but I thug it out. You know, I don't really zip it up or nothing like that. Just leave it how it is. I feel like it's classy. I feel like it's in your face. And really, this is not something that I would normally wear on too many occasions because I feel like it has to be a particular event. But this is definitely one of my favorite coats, if I got to say. I like this one better than my other Golden Island Fox, but both of them get the job done. They both do the same thing. This just got a little bit more to it. So anyway, Next up, Zinman Furs. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey. Zinman Furs, yes sir. Good job, cameraman. Got the red leather interior, looking just like a BMW. Nice cranberry sauce on the inside. You know, Thanksgiving coming up. So, with this one is basically, I want to say Blue Fox. Blue Fox mixed in with, I want to say, Raccoon Tanuki. I want to say that. I might be wrong. I'm sure somebody in the comments going to tell me otherwise. But I believe that this is Raccoon and Fox. So let me try this one on. This is also one of my favorites. I like the interior of the coat and I like the outside of it. I just feel like it's certain things about these coats that I just be like, I gotta have this one. You know what I'm saying? This one's a short length. Not everything has to be long length. Pause. You know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, I like the, you know what I mean? This might be a little short on the sleeves, but I feel like overall I'll still get the job done. This is not something that I just would just, you know, this is fancy, but to me, it's really like up and moving. I'm still doing what I need to do. It's not really a special event type of thing, but you know, I think it's different from the rest of my coats in the collection, and sometimes you need that. Now, this one, honestly, one of my favorite out of the whole collection. This is probably top 5 for me. The Silver Fox trim. This was actually made in Russia. I just like the shoulder parts. It's like dark red fox. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like this maroon burgundy tint on the fox. It is not black. It's like a dark red fox with the silver trims. And you have it on the shoulder. The lower part of the wrist. And this was customized Russia. I mean, this thing's crazy. I gotta try this one. I gotta try that one. Cause I feel like it's super different. You know, I'm a big fan of Silver Fox. I'm sure y'all can see, but it's the way this thing is designed, and you're not going to run into another furrier or place that's just going to have these. You're not. You know how you go to a party and somebody might have the same outfit as you. Well, most of these coats, you know, you're not going to see the average person in. But I feel as though the Silver Fox, the lining, the styling of it, I mean, it's speechless. What is there to say when you see somebody that pulls up in this, wearing all black? Maybe not the blue jeans and the Timbs, you know, like an East Coast dude, but if you just pull up all black in this and black Timbs and just all black shades, it's nothing really you could say. It's nothing you could say. Like, it's just different. This is not your normal rapper, drug dealer thing. This is more so like skill, details, elegance. Elegance. That's really all I can say. I'm gonna actually hang this one back up because this is one of my favorites. And we on to the next one, man. So this is my newest one. I never really was a big fan of links like that, but I had to get it for the collection, man. For the vintage furs. I do need to fix this one up a little bit. This one is a little freaky, not too much of my style, but I just couldn't deny it. I couldn't deny it, especially with the white tee, blue jeans, something simple, because for furs, I feel like you really don't have to go all out because the fur already speaks for itself. So that's how I look for that. And this is the newest one. This is the newest one, ladies and gentlemen. Not really a big fan of the Lynx, as y'all may know. Lynx is the most expensive fur coat you can buy. I'm not really a big fan. I don't really think it's more so my style, but this one pretty much complimented me, you know. And I looked at my collection, I was like, why not? But Lynx is not really much of my style, like I said. I'm not gonna spend too much on this, spend too much time on that already. Um, Next coat we have the Tanuki. This is my first real coat, ladies and gentlemen. I might actually put this on because this is the first real fur coat. I'm gonna give y'all a little story time. So when I first bought this coat, I was working at Jimmy John's, a hoagie store, and I remember people was actually making fun of me because I was wearing my grandmother's coat. You know what I'm saying? Which is none of the fur coats here is my grandmother's. Let's keep it real. But I remember wearing it, and people, she got so mad that she was like, "Why don't you go get your own fur coat?" And honestly, she should have never said that because I took that literally. I took that literally. I remember going to my first fur store. I'm not gonna say which one on camera, but I went into a fur store and I asked them how much was this. They told me the price. I was like, what? And it just motivated me. Honestly, it motivated me, and I finally got my first real coat, and it turned out to be a Tanuki raccoon. I saved up all my pennies, all my dimes, all my quarters, nickels for this coat. And I remember the feeling like, damn, I finally did it. You know what I'm saying? Um, we already ran through most of these coats over here. Um, we're gonna go to the next one. Now this one is kind of tricky. I'm not really sure too much about this. I believe this is Rabbit. This is from Walden. This is 6XL. Don't ask me why I got a coat this big, but I did it. I did it. Let me hang this thing back up. So, honestly, Tanuki, if y'all never put on the Tanuki raccoon, fur is very, very heavy. So, this is heavy too. God damn. When my little cousin put this on, he was, yeah, when the kids put that fur coat on, man, like, he was drowning in this jacket. I'm drowning in this jacket, honestly. It's big, it's ridiculous, but I like it though. You know what I mean? It's something different. It's like an orange dye, rabbit fur, nice and warm. This is pretty much just like my early morning furs when I'm just up and running. You know, nice and warm, nice and cozy. I do a lot of ripping and running, like I said, a lot of driving. So this is something that I just wear when I don't really care. I just throw it on, throw whatever on, because the coat speaks for itself. So you really don't have to do too much. Now the next one, the white mink, as y'all can see, this is the fur bought at Macy's. As y'all may know, they discontinued, but I still have the fur coat. Let me try this thing on. Put that back. Fur bought Macy's with the hood attached. I always wanted a fur coat with a hood attached. I might buy more of this, but I remember Gucci Mane was wearing this when he came home from jail, and I was like, yo, I gotta get my hands on one of them. So, y'all may see, it's clean. You don't have to do all white. You could just thug it out how you dug out. Um, and the beaver, I'm not really too much of a fan of beaver like that. When I bought this, it was really because I could, and you really shouldn't be doing that. You should just save your money. Only buy stuff that you really like. But I went out my way to get that beaver coat just because I could. Wasn't really a good investment. I don't feel like people should buy a beaver coat, but that's just me. I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. Not gonna lie on camera. Because a lot of y'all think I'm lying anyway. A lot of y'all be saying these are not my fur coats. And hey, whatever you say, man. You know, first they were saying it was fake. People were saying that the furs was fake. Then when they found out it was real, they was like, oh, they're not yours. So whatever. Next up, the Blue Fox. This was actually in my first video, the short length Blue Fox. And honestly, man, I love the short length. To me, it's just simple. It's simple, but it's clean. It's simple, but it's clean. I'm not gonna try that one on. Let's go to the next one, man. Now, whew, this one fell. This is also one of the first mink coats that I got as along with this. I'm actually getting this replaced since a lot of y'all say that, you know, these are not my furs. Listen, sometimes I let them rot like this. You should have your furs in a nice, cool area so they won't rot. So when you pick them up or you accidentally drop them and you pick them up, you know, they have rips and tears. So I can show you guys the coats in good, you know, condition. And I can also show you guys what it's like when you don't take care of your stuff. So make sure you take care of your stuff. They're expensive. I'm actually going to a furrier out in New Jersey, and I'm gonna try to do something with both of these. Maybe make them in scarves, mittens, whatever. So we're gonna go to the next one. Now this is also the chinchilla. This one is a little patched up, kind of similar to the rabbit over there. This one is 6XL. I mean 8XL. 8XL. Yeah, I mean. So we're gonna try this one. I was hot as hell, and it's all white mink. So we're gonna try this bad boy on. I mean, another big ridiculous chinchilla, but I like it. I like the little ruggedness of it. I feel like the bigger the fur coat, the more power it holds. And if you know anything about chinchilla, then you know that this is not your average coat. This is your, yeah, I mean, this is really the Floyd Mayweather coats. But you guys get the picture. So this is also one of my first coats. I had this. No, I didn't have this on the first video. So this was probably like my seventh fur coat overall. I really bought it because I love pink. I ain't gonna lie. There was no need for me to really buy it, but I love the pink. I gotta try it on. I'm not a big fan of red cage looking pattern, but it is unisex, so I mean, can't beat that, right? I'm not gonna lie, the sleeves is a little short on this, but you know, for the price that I bought it for, wasn't bad, man. I didn't disagree with it. Actually, putting it on makes me remember how much I really like this coat, man. But I don't really wear it too often. I should, you know, pay for it, right? But it's not really my first coat of choice, but I had to do it at the time. So I wanted to go either big or not at all. So pause. Next up, we got the Otter fur coat, nice brown cashew. This one wasn't really taken care of as much as I should have, but it is what it is. As you can see, it has the coyote trim on it. Yes, sir. Kind of resembles a crystal fox outer layer. Let me try this on real quick. It's little things that you like about it, but to me, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This one was a custom as well. Otter. I know it resembles mink. It's not a mink. It's actually otter. And I like this little trim. Goes all the way down too. So I like the styling of it. It's very different. So we went through all this. Now we have to go to the black mink. Shout out to Zinman Furs once again, Camden, New Jersey. And actually, I said that this was black mink. This is more so like a Pepsi brown, as you guys can see. It's really a dark brown and is not a black mink. Very dark brown. This was in my first video as well. I think this was probably my third coat or maybe third or fourth coat that I bought that was actually real. I like the little designs that they had. Shout out to Zinman Furs. Been a huge fan from them since day one, baby. Y'all want me to try this on, go back to the first video. Next up, we have another Silver Fox. This one, I'm pretty much doing something with I might want to add to it because this is my second Silver Fox. Of course, this one is smaller, so this one I'm thinking about making a scarf, maybe mittens, maybe a hat with it, little headband, along with this coat, and maybe extend this coat a little bit more. We're gonna see. So this one was pretty much an experiment, but I do like the styling of it. It is small, but I do like the styling of it. I do like the little collar that it has right here. So that's how I feel about that. And last but not least, I have my blue fox right here. I have the blue fox right here, looking oh so nice and just dropped. Got a hat to match with this. This was right near my birthday, so I was just like, you know what, let me do something for my birthday. I never really do anything for it, so. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the coyote, this was on my first video. You guys haven't seen that, link in the description below. So there we have it. I'm not gonna take the hat off. This is how the hat look. Little headband. Got the tripod holders. So I do have to get this one fixed as well. But I remember the feeling I had when I bought this. I love it. I love it. That Snow White, that full effect, Kingpin type of vibes. I don't know, man. It's just something about all white fur coat and it's been polar glaze. You know what I'm saying? So those that don't know about this, pretty much maintain your fur for you. Make sure it's clean. Make sure that it gets the right proper treatment that it deserves. You pay a lot of money for these coats, so keep it up. And I think that's all I got for you guys, man. So let me know what you guys feeling the most. Y'all like the Lynx, y'all like the Silver Fox, y'all like the Tanuki. Me personally, out of all of them, I would have to go with the Tanuki. Cause it's my baby, man. You know, this is my first real coat. And honestly, when I first got into furs, I didn't know how much I really liked them until I had my first baby. It's like having your first child. And when I finally got my hands on one, it just turned me into a monster. And obviously, 22 fur coats later, and this was my first one. This is my last one. These two is off limits for me. My first and my last. But honestly, y'all like, let me know. I'm also a big fan of the chinchillas. Let's go back over here real quick. So the chinchillas. And this is real chinchilla. For guys that don't know, they have Rex chinchillas out here that it's rabbit furs, but they're not actually chinchillas like the actual animal. These are the full thing, and these are the whole pieces. These are the full pieces. Yeah, I mean, you want to stay away from the piece. You want to get the whole chinchilla. This is the old school way before the new furriers came through and raised the prices pretty much and sell them for more. But we're going to take these scraps and piece them all together. So they basically giving you guys trash versus actually giving you the whole chinchilla. You know, some people care, some people don't. You know, it's all about preference. It's all about how you feel about it. But for me, I like the old school chinchillas better because you get more bang for your buck. And to me, it just looks better. But, you know, me personally, I really like the chinchillas. This is just one style, but I like the other style as well. They're like my favorites. These are like my favorites. Also, the golden fox, you really can't go wrong with. So I want your opinion. How do y'all feel about the golden island fox? How do y'all feel about the silver fox? Um, Obviously the chinchillas. And how do y'all feel about the lynx? Because the lynx is the most expensive fur coat. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan, but I know a lot of people are. It's mad celebrities that be wearing these. The Tanuki, I feel like is the most heaviest, the most durable, and honestly, guys, it goes with everything. Is I don't know. It's just something about the Tanuki raccoon, man. I always go back to it. It always bring back memories for me. That silver fox, fox is a motherfucker, man. With that red, is just something about this, man. You're never gonna find this. You're never gonna find any of these fur coats on YouTube. I want everybody to like, comments, and subscribe. You have any questions, let me know down below. I showed y'all my whole fur coat collection and stay tuned. Fresh cuts. Back at it again with another one and we out.